Hello. Welcome to Going Off Grid from Scratch. I don't know if you can see me or not, I can't tell. I got the wood shed over there. There's a white pipe over there. That's going to be my sand point well. And today, I'm going to do that today with a dredge it. I went and had these milled, all this. I got maple in there, whole bunch of maple, and then the rest of it's cedar and pine. I'm going to do it's a shiplap all the way through the whole house. Well, that side's not done, but this is what I had done here. And I'm going to put these on the walls. Had them milled down to a 3/4. It only cost me a truckload of wood. That was nice. And I got a friend coming over tomorrow, gonna help me backfill the basement. You see, I ain't got a whole lot done. I've been laid up with foot issues. Okay, I got ran over by that forklift, so I'm on a cane. I'm back to work now. Just been back to work. I think this has been my 3rd week. Everything's a big mess. Over there, I've been using a router table and a planer, or joiner planer, and the table saw, trying to get them boards right, and I couldn't get them right. I did get a bunch of these shiplap boards. I've had these in storage for a long time, probably 3 years. They were stained. I had to take the stain off them. Oh, this side ain't stained. Nope. Well, they were stained pretty dark, and I sanded them all down, and I used Hellman's Minwax. They weren't stained. I used a sealer, Hellman's sealer. I'll show you what we got in here. It's dark, running on candle power or a generator at night. Here's what we got. I've been using this Minwax water-based Hellman's indoor-outdoor spar urethane. Crystal clear. I've been putting 3 coats on. Let's see, got a nice, I'm gonna wipe it off. It's a nice shine to it. I sanded it down to 80 grit. Or no, it was 220. I did 50 grit first, just to cut all the oldness off there. And then I went to 80 grit, and then I went to a 220 orbital. I used a belt sander to do most of it. And then I did 1 coat with a paint roller, a 4-inch paint roller, Purdy. Here, I get it here. This is what I used. I used a Purdy Parrot. We used to use these for painting houses. Now I don't paint no more houses. And when I did drywall and that, we used these and trim. And it worked great. You can see the shine on some of these boards. Some are a little brighter than others. This is what I got done. Yeah, I ain't got the bottom down. I had to take them boards off because they were too thick. I'm trying to do this right. You see the shiplap? Nice and simple. I don't want nothing fancy. We got stud walls in. All this Dutch lap siding that I got, I'm going to use that for inside the closets, because I got a bunch of it, and I think I can do both these closets with it. Down 2 closets, I might have to get some more Dutch lap, but I don't care. I'll see what I can find to put them 2 together. There's a big tree still there. Got Halloween decorations up. Countertop. Oh, there's a fat cat. course, that's where the bathroom's supposed to be, but my youngest daughter moved in there, so these two ain't fighting. Yeah, I was just sitting in here for now, or they got their stuff in here. I got to move them all around so I can get the walls done. Got the fridge. Got the fridge, the stove, the microwave sitting in here. There's our room, full of tools and stuff. There's my, it's a Weaver. Board planer. Or not board planer, it's a handheld plank maker. I'm going to take logs because I need to get more cedar logs. And then I got to cut more cedar planks to put on the walls and on the ceiling. I'm going to do the whole upstairs with cedar. Here's the other part of that thing. You put your chainsaw in there. Clamp your big bar chainsaw. We got a 4 foot or 36-inch bar. Goes on a Husqvarna chainsaw. My brother's got a different kind of chainsaw than a Husqvarna. But right there's where the water's supposed to come up. This will be like the water closet, shoes and that stuff. And this is going to be my electrical closet. I got solar panels coming in Tuesday. I spent the money and bought my solar system. I'll show it to you guys. I'll video it as I'm putting it together. Got it from Missouri Solar and Wind. Trevor, he helped me put it together. I've been talking to him for 2 years to get it done, or help me get this put together. That old ride mower's up for sale, but the clutch on it for disengaging and engaging the mower deck is worn out. There's the wood shed. Oh, my foot's hurting. Been doing scrap metal because I didn't have any workman's comp since April. And then they finally back paid me, which was pretty nice. That they back paid me as a lump sum. So I was able to just take that money. One day it was in my account. 2 days later it was gone. I spent it all on my solar system so I could get this going before winter. We've already had to use the wood stove, probably 3-4 days already. Back in middle of August, it got down into the low 40s. Big tractor, still working. Put my topper on, cheap. It's getting chillier going to work, and I don't want to get everything wet. The fuel pump went out in it. That's what's been going on for the last few years. I didn't know what was going on. And then found out that the fuel pump was bad. And I got plenty of wood. I got all these trees that I cut down, pulled out. I got to stir up all that dirt tonight or tomorrow. Whew. And this here, I was talking with the kids. More electrical stuff I got from my grandpa. And a whole bunch of brass I got. U-joint or knuckle thing for old boats. And a bunch of brass. I was going through all the brass hinges and everything. Electrical wire, trying to make some money this year so I wouldn't go default on my loans and bank loans. Them workman's comp insurance people are a pain in the ass. I hate them. I told them I could not work, right? Not that I couldn't work, I could not drive because I had a boot on my foot. And in Michigan, you're not supposed to be driving if you're medically incapable. And they canceled me, shut me right off, told me I refused to go back to work. And I did not refuse to go back to work. I could not drive. So I went months without pay. But here's a big stump we pulled out. This came out from right in the middle of the house, where the house is sitting. If you look back at my videos, you might see where this stump came out. I don't know if I have a video of it, but I'm going to take this stump, clean it up, power wash it, stain it, put a good stain, a heavy stain on it, and it's going to be like a tiki bar or something. Outdoor table. I'm going to drag it over and put it underneath the front deck when I put the deck in place. Washer and dryers I'm trying to scrap out. Oh yeah, I got hazelnuts. We had a really nice wet year. Right now it's all dry. For some reason the last 4 weeks it just dried right up everything. Now it's a desert out here. But I got these hazelnuts, and I have hazelnuts over there. I'm feeding the squirrels out here, and they liked my apples, crab apples, and they were trying to steal my hazelnuts. I was able to get these hazelnuts. Oh yeah, I put a window in. We got a window in here and finish this up. Malia and Kerrigan helped me with that. Here's the well. I got to put that 3 1/4 inch pipe down in there as a guide. And then I'm going to run the 1 1/4 down as deep as I can with the trash pump. A fella by the name of Apple Drains on YouTube. I watched his videos. Thank you very much. And he used the trash pump. And I got this big tank here feeding into 2 inch. Going all the way through to 2 inch till it hits here, and this turns into a big, huge squirt gun. And it's just gonna squirt it right down in there. It's pushing 158 gallons per minute. And I blew out an Army tires. Yeah, we were having one thing after another was going bad on this for us. I had to take the Army tires off because I couldn't afford tires. I put my little clown tires on the trailer so we keep getting water. Tractor ran low on fluids. I couldn't get hydraulic fluid because I couldn't afford it. There's Blue. Can you say hi to YouTube, Blue? Can you say hi? Alright, well. He don't want to say hi. Here we go. Oh, he wants to play. Alright, well, I had to do this here when I was all busted up with a boot. I had to take the cooling unit out of the camper because that went bad. It rusted out down in the bottom. I learned about those, and then we had to bite the bullet, use credit card. I had to pull the cooling unit, the fridge out, put the cooling unit back on, watch YouTube videos for weeks because we were running, we were running the generator, just generator, and we had coolers full of ice, and we were broke. Yeah, and yeah, it was a hectic year. It was horrible. Family was bitching left and right, was not happy at all. Here's my 1948 router. It says someplace in here. It's got a forward and reverse switch. Homecraft by Delta. Pretty cool. You just grab this handle way down in here. You lift it up and down. And you put your depth right there for how deep you want it. I'm going 3/8 of an inch deep into the wood. And you see all the sawdust everywhere from sanding all summer. And sawdust, yeah, this would not look like this if I had both feet underneath me. And there's the joiner. Yeah, everything's getting rusty. This is Sears and Roebuck. I hand sanded or power sand this stuff before I go to use it. I would keep it in the woods in the shipping container, but it's just me and 2 young girls. So I just cover it up. And when I'm all done with it before winter, hopefully soon, I'll get it and put it back up inside here. Anybody got know where I can get parts for a Parks 12-inch planer? I have the drum right here. I don't know if my grandpa got this given to him or he bought it, but this drum broke right there, and I got to put it on, find somebody with a machine shop that can grind that off, fill all these holes in, and rebalance it. Maybe they can just balance it from right where it's at. It shouldn't be too bad. I see everything's getting surface rust on it. I don't like that. I had to clean it all up so I can use that for the rest of the house. Look how big that motor is. That fucker's huge. That's bigger than my head. Then I got this, don't know what this is, just an electric motor with a hydraulic tank on it. We're slowly cleaning this up, getting rid of the old kids' clothes, and so I can get shit in here this winter. Alright, so we're going to get back to work before it gets dark. I will get back with you tomorrow and let you know how it went for doing that, well. Oh yeah, Blue's got a friend. He's got a raccoon that goes underneath the shipping container. He lives back in there by one of the railroad ties, and he can't get to it, and it comes out every night and steals his food. He's treed him twice up there in that tree. I got a few dead trees out here that I can cut up this winter. So that's good. I got the kids. Kerrigan got this for her birthday. Grandpa painted a rebel flag on it and called it the General Lee. And they had this sticker made for it. If you can read this, you lost. He's got nicknames for the girls. One's Double Bump and one's Bump or Crash. Malia, she just broke her arms the other day, last Saturday. She was riding her little four-wheeler. She got one of them little Chinese 110 four-wheelers. It flies. Birds are flying around everywhere. She was riding her little quad, a 110 Chinese quad. She was riding it through the property out here, and she turned too sharp going onto the driveway off of one of the trails they made, and she fell off the side and broke her elbow and broke her wrist. So, on top of being poor and doing all this stuff, trying to get back up on her feet, she broke herself. So we got medical bills. Yep. Life is so much fun. Just gotta stay positive, and we'll be done soon enough. Kerrigan went back here and mowed this night before last. Get ready to run our strings. About 6 inches below the windows are going to be covered. And then we're going to put siding or stone on the foam. Holding the stone onto the foam. Or veneer stone. I don't know. Haven't got that far yet. I'm just trying to keep it warm in there for the winter. Alright. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. And hit that bell button. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.